Motel 6, right by the airport in Phoenix. This one has not got very good reviews, so I thought we'd come and test it ourselves. Big telly. Pool basin area. Bathroom. Normal stuff. Shower. Bars of soap. I don't see what's wrong with this, but we'll find out in due course. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi's not working. Phoenix, Sunday morning. Downtown Phoenix, Sunday morning. Not much happening so far. A few crazies on the light rail thing. So I thought it might be a good idea to step off earlier. Not the most attractive part of town, although this is the main drag. Another intersection, Washington and First. Washington and Central. It is Sunday, so I guess the place is entitled to be a bit empty looking. Phoenix Courthouse, complete with a fountain out the front. Walking up 3rd Avenue, a couple of blocks to go to find the hotel I'm going to be staying in tonight. This is downtown Phoenix, Sunday morning. Nobody about except the homeless stragglers camping in the doorways, pushing their trolleys, shouting. Anyway, a couple more blocks up this way and hopefully we'll be able to drop the bag here. Certainly won't be able to check in, but if I can drop my bag off, that'll be something. Okay. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door. Amazing. Monroe Street. And there's a church that if it were in Europe you would say it has been bombed. All I can assume is that it got an earthquake or something. Amazing. Unless it got on fire, of course. Well, obviously I'm not expecting to check in now.
Yeah.
But if I could leave my bag.
Yeah, sure.
And I can give confirmation.
It's John?
John.
Yeah, that's for
I just had a night by the airport, my God.
Oh.
2 hours sleep. Room 209, downtown Phoenix Hotel. Well, a very large bed. A very large telly. A microwave. A fridge with a freezer. a small seating area. The bathroom area with an ironing table, an iron, and a full-scale shower and bathroom. And on the side here we have the coffee kit and a hairdryer. Plenty of towels. Well, I don't think that's too bad, and I think that is £75 without breakfast, which for America, that's not too bad. I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. First Avenue. I'll go down here and see what this leads to. This is right in the middle of Phoenix. The oldest thing I've seen so far is the church, which is just a couple of years older than me, as a matter of fact. So that is the Luhrs Building, built in 1920. The East Court Building, amazing. Can you imagine this? Some architect got paid for designing that. This is the City of Phoenix Police Museum. Up here somewhere. I believe that's the old historic City Hall. And I believe that across the road is the Orpheum Theatre with the big star. Over the road we have the Hotel St. Carlos, apparently a refuge for Hollywood types. If They were filming in this area, and the best bar in Phoenix, apparently. Now that is formerly an office building, now a Hilton. The Renaissance Hotel, formerly the site of the 1896 Hotel Adams. Just approaching the Phoenix Convention Center. And the two parrots in the trees. Some very fancy lampposts. Attractive building, I've seen worse. On the left is the Hyatt Regency. Corner of Monroe and 2nd Street. The Heidelberg Theatre Centre. The Sheraton in the background. Not sure what's going on here. It seems to be quite a few naked ladies, which of course is a good thing. Corner of Monroe and 3rd. Not quite sure what that big building is across there. Impressive. St. Mary's Basilica, 1914. Arizona State University. Opposite the university we have the Rosson House, built 1895. Part of the Rosson House buildings. This part is known as Heritage Square. I think this is the front of the convention centre here. There seems to be a convention centre and a conference centre, which are not the same thing. This huge building across the road here is known as Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. This looks like the shunting yards in downtown Phoenix. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving, 'cause I left that girl so many times before. So somebody just got into that car. It's just taken off. He got in the back seat, looked at his phone, and then the car took off. A car with no driver. So he's one of these driverless cars waiting to pick somebody. It's gone. This is known as Westwood Ho, this building. And on top of it is a radio mast. Just making my way up Central Avenue, north I think, not sure. I'm not quite sure what this alleyway's all about. It's certainly got a decent amount of graffiti, some of it rather clever. This is Roosevelt Street. Seems to be a sort of arty, jazzy area. This is the back of a little row of coffee shops and stuff. Probably one of the nicest back alleys you'll see anywhere, I should think. Just off 2nd Street. Now this is the kind of walkway for the students who are at Arizona State University. And this walkway cuts across all the main drags, Central Avenue coming up. Looks like the tuck vans have arrived. Well, it's certainly an impressive university campus. Looks like the driverless car's conked out, all waiting for its passengers. The blue car hoots at it. The passengers are in the back, there's nobody in the driving seat whatsoever. And away it goes. You cannot be serious.